bit more background, I've asked Philosophy from the Chinmaya Mission to come up and to share her experiences with the holiday. Come on up.
Greetings. Namaste. Namaste. And happy Diwali. Happy Diwali. I am, first of all, really want to appreciate Center for Divine Living, and Reverend Ken for being so inclusive and so embracing and welcoming of other traditions, of any tradition that celebrates divine light. And that is what Diwali is all about, is celebrating divine light within us and around us. And I'm sure you would like to know, how is Diwali celebrated? So Diwali is celebrated, first of all, by honoring and joyfully remembering the return of the Lord Incarnation Ram, Sri Ram, like Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. And he had been lost and left out in the forest, in the jungle for 14 years, fighting demons and all the impurities and selfishness and all the demonical traits. And he even had to rescue his wife, his beloved princess wife, who was abducted by a villain for a year and kept under imprisonment and lost. And it was her faith in her Lord, in the Lord, that brought him back to her. And then when they were coming back to the kingdom, everyone knew it, and they were so joyful, and they lined, it was in the middle of the night, in the darkest night of the year, the new moon, tomorrow night. And they lined all the streets and pathways with diyas, these small clay lanterns filled with ghee, oil, or whatever, and lit. And this is, of course, very allegorical. And the meaning comes to us as we celebrate it each year, is that we have been lost for so long in the forest of confusion, ignorance, darkness, insecurities. You know, we know the gamut. Each person can come up with your own word, I'm sure. When we get a remembrance and we get a vision of that divine possibility in us, of the inner light within us, then it awakens us. It lights that lamp of faith, of hope, of joy, happiness. And all good qualities come from happiness. So Sri Ram, this story of welcoming the Lord Sri Ram, who is described as our own inner self, the Lord incarnate in us. And to do that, we are welcoming all that is good inside us. And good is defined as dharma, as that which brings true joy, happiness. So everyone's faces in Diwali and, in the Hindu pantheon, they're smiling like, whatever happens in the world, it doesn't matter. My real joy is connecting with the divine light and bringing that about in us. And so the first night, one of the nights is lighting these diyas all over the house, all over the walkways. And then the next morning is doing a ritual, puja, ritual worship to the incarnate goddess of prosperity, Lakshmi, abundance, prosperity. And this is a nice, cute little sandalwood image of Lakshmi. And Lakshmi she's the form of God that comes to remind us of all that we wish in terms of wealth, outer wealth, enough good, safe home to live in, enough clothes to wear, enough food to eat, all of that. And also, more important, the inner wealth. And the inner wealth is most important to a spiritual seeker. They can be living in the roadside in India or in the mountains with nothing and feel filled with the inner light, the wealth of inner light. And that is what Lakshmi resembles is all the inner abundance of love and compassion, generosity, wisdom, and always joy, always cheer, happiness, which comes from being one with our true inner self. So celebrating and a puja to Lakshmi is one of the ways of honoring and celebrating Diwali. So Diwali is celebrated over 5 days. So we'll be back tomorrow. No, just kidding. All right. And, the first day, everyone cleans out their house. Okay, cleans up. This is allegorical, too. I mean, it is useful. But it's cleaning out all the cobwebs in our hearts, all the unnecessary things, all the attachments, all the wrong thoughts, insecurities, doubts. Just throw them away. Then the second is putting on new clothes. And so families will go and bring new clothes. And what is that for? We are putting on our new self, our new fresh self. And we will come out a new person. Throw away the old, bring out the old, bring in the new. And then people will start cooking feasts and sweets. And because of the joy of feeding others and serving and sharing with others. So that's a part of Diwali, having people over. And you'll see it. It's celebrated all over here right now, even Jacksonville, I know, and Orlando, all over. So, and inviting people for giving sweets, which is a metaphor for all our inner sweetness. And fireworks. There are a lot of firecrackers and fireworks in India and lighting the lamps. So all of this is an opportunity for us to rekindle our light, okay, which we know is there. In fact, when we're unhappy because unhappiness isn't natural. It doesn't feel natural. It's not natural. It doesn't feel natural because it's not. Our inner nature is truly joyful. And so we're lighting that lamp. And what is the one thing in the world that the more you share, the more it grows? Okay, love, absolutely. Now, and that's on the subtle level. There's even something on the material, physical level. Flame. Yeah, like you could all have just an empty, dry candle, but if I were to share my candle with yours, we would all be blazing with light. So that is the beauty of Diwali, is sharing. We need to light our lamp and then hopefully be a beacon for others and share with others and light their lamp. If they've been in a time of darkness, gloom, uncertainty, anxiety, then let's light each other's lamps. And that is the greatest thing that we can do in this world. So I would like you just to close your eyes for a minute for a short meditation. Let us bring into our heart and remember that divine light that supports us, that is our very highest nature, that illumines all in our life. And let's ask that divine light to cast away, take away all untruth, all that is not ourselves, all falseness, and lead us into truth, or lead us into our true, pure being. And may that light lead us from darkness, ignorance, confusion, and lead us into light, brilliance, wisdom, love, and joy. And may that light, may that dear form of God within lead us from our attachment to the mortal body and lead us into immortality through attachment and joining and faith with the highest. Om, peace, peace, peace. And I'm going to chant this Sanskrit mantra, and you can listen along. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om. And can you chant Shanti with me 3 times loudly? Okay. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you for this opportunity, Reverend Ken. Happy.
Thank you, dear one. Thank you, Velocity. That was wonderful. So my talk is celebrating the light within. And because this is Diwali, this is what this is, a festival of light. It's not just a festival of light, it's a symphony of hope, a celebration, a triumph of light over darkness. You know, let there be light is the first inspiration in the Christian Bible. It's a reminder that we all have this light within, and it's ours to bring it out. And when we do, we will illuminate the world. This is what Christ said in the Gospels. He said, you have a divine light within you, and if you will share it, it will illuminate the world. If you don't share it, it will consume you. And he said to do so, to share it, it's going to take courage, it's going to take faith, and it's going to take conviction that you have something worthwhile to say, to do, to be. And you do. You do. It's what we've come to life to do. This little light of mine, I've got to let it shine. I'm not just going to let it shine. I've got to let it shine. Now, the Hindu scriptures, they're the oldest that there is. You know, it's very interesting. Historically, we used to think, scholars used to think that humans gathered together first, and then they created religion. Religion came about. But now the new discoveries are that no, communities came about so that they could celebrate, have their spiritual celebrations. We know that the earliest things humans started doing was making religious symbols. This was the earliest. So as soon as humans came on this planet, we began to think about God. We began to suppress spirituality. So the Hindu view is the entire universe is God, and everything in it is God. Hindu believes that each person has intrinsically divine purpose of life, and it's theirs to realize this divinity and to become one with it. The same thing we think of. The Hindu belief is non-exclusive, accepts other faiths, religious paths, same as we do. And they say that God or truth is known by wise people and can be told of by many names. They don't believe that any particular religion has exclusivity to truth, and that all faiths have an aspect of the truth. And it's an all-encompassing truth. There are many paths to seek and to have religious experiences and enlightenment. And they explain evil similar to what we do. There's not a power for evil in the universe, that evil comes through our ignorance. This is how evil shows up. They also say that we're not punished for our sins, we are punished by our sins. And we say the same thing. And that you don't have to wait to the other side. It's going to happen now in this lifetime. If you're going out and you're hurting people, it's going to show up. They also encourage us to enjoy our lives, to enjoy every aspect of our lives, but make sure that it's in a balance. The whole goal is that one day we can all escape the cycle of rebirth and be one with our Creator, and that we all are going to get there. That's what Dr. Holmes, the founder of our teaching, he says, we all one day will be one with the Creator. No, not one of us will be missing. So we want to know that we're not alone on our journey, that our challenges, that what may look like setbacks are actually prompts to bring us closer to this reality. Rumi, the poet, said, our wounds are the place in which the light enters us. Our wounds are the place where light enters us. So the candles before us and the light coming from the globe should be a reminder that the light we kindle externally is a reflection of this inner light. And that's what I would like to do for you to do. Later on, we're going to go up and we're going to put paint marks on the white globe. And I'd like you to think about the light within the globe itself. That's the divine spark within you. And as you're bringing that to the surface of this globe, you're pulling it out, you're acknowledging it, you're recognizing it, and the next step is for you to take it out to the world. Because you alone are gifted with that. And if you don't bring your light to the world, creation will not be the same. Creation is dependent upon you to bring your light, your love, your compassion. No one has that same skill but you. And Spirit is depending upon you. It's our responsibility to embody the transformative power of light, allowing it to enter our wounds, our hearts, and illuminate even the darkest corners of the world. Now, I think it's interesting. When you study the Christian text and the Jewish text, they start off with the Creator forming the world and creating humanity and giving humans a list of rules, which they don't pay any attention to at all. But that's not how the Hindu text starts off. When the Hindu text starts talking about humans, it's in a great battle. And the prince Arjuna, he's about to go into battle, and his helper is actually Krishna, God. God is there with him in this battle. And the issue is that Arjuna, he does not want to go into the battle. He doesn't want to do it. He knows that he's got family, he's got friends, his teachers are on the other side, and he does not want to take this battle on. And Krishna says, no, you are here. This is what you've been called to do. And he tells him, and says, I am all you think and all you see and all you say. I am the appearance and the disappearance. I am time made old, and I am the rebirth. And he says, no weapon formed against you will harm you. I am the victory, and I am the defeat. And I love you. Rise up, and go meet the challenges you see before you. Reminds me of the scene in the Garden of Gethsemane with Christ, where he knows what's before him, and he says, take this cup from me. I don't want to have to do this. Sometimes we're faced with situations where there's no good answer, and we have to step up and trust our inner light to do the right thing. And it's easy to become discouraged. Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark. Faith is the bird that feels the light when it's still dark out, and to be ready to sing even when the rays of the dawn haven't appeared, even when things aren't looking good, to still be able to give an expression of joy to life, to encourage and inspire those around you. People are watching you. You don't think so, but people are watching you. They don't listen to you, but they watch you. And what you do is important to them. You can babble to them all you want, but when you act in compassion, when you act in love, when you act in light, it will resonate with those around you, and they will respond. In the moments when life seems shrouded in darkness, faith can be our guiding light. Like a bird sensing the approaching dawn, our faith can help illuminate our path, to lead us forward, to dispel shadows of doubt and fear. Helen Keller said, keep your face towards the sunshine, and the shadows will fall behind you. Keep moving towards the light. Diwali teaches us to focus on the light, the positive, the hope that dwells within us. By turning our faces towards the sunshine of optimism and gratitude, we can cast aside the shadows of negativity that want to envelop us. Arise and awake and stop not until the goal is met. And what is the goal for life? The goal for life is to know that we are valued, we are loved, we're important, that we've got purpose, that we're here to help out, to raise up, to encourage and inspire. And we can all do this. If it's just being friendly to the checkout person at the grocery store, if it's calling an old friend you haven't reached out to, if it's just being kind and compassionate in your thoughts to people, we have this power within us that wants to be expressed. And Diwali is a call to awaken that dormant strength within us. When we confront challenges, we want to remember that adversity is the raw material for our growth. In the pursuit of our goals, we will rise up with unwavering determination, dispelling the darkness of self-doubt, and we will meet the glory of the dawn of God's new day. And that's why we are here. We may have challenges because we will be better for them. Einstein said, a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Candle loses nothing, but it doubles its illumination. Our light grows not by hoarding it. Its brilliance multiplies when we share it. Diwali is a reminder that in spreading joy and love and compassion, we not only brighten the lives of others, but also amplify the radiance within ourselves. So let the light shine forth brightly. Let it become a beacon of hope for those around us. And dear ones, the poor world we have today needs as much hope and encouragement and inspiration as we can give it. So let us celebrate the victory of light over darkness, hope over despair, and the triumph of the human spirit. So now we want to have a little practice of Diwali. And so what I would like you to do is I want you to think of this light inside as that inspiration deep within your soul. It may be something that you've been frightened to acknowledge or to express, but now is the time. And so we're going to do a chant here in a moment. Sam and Lucy will come. They're ready. So we're going to go into a meditation. We're going to go into a chant. When you get ready to move out, move up, and just make a little mark of watercolor on the globe. You don't have to paint Picasso, just a little mark. And realize that is you helping to bring the light of your inspiration out to the world. And then when you leave here, make a commitment to yourself that you are ready. You are ready to step up, to step out, to be the glorious bright light of God's love, of God's joy, of God's compassion, that you're here to be a beacon of hope and love that you've been called to do. So now we're going to start a chant. Guys, if you'll... So this is what the chant means. May there be wellness for all. May there be peace for all. May there be fulfillment for all. May there be success for all.
Can you join us in an Om? Sarvesham svastir bhavatu.
Sarvesham svastir bhavatu.
Sarvesham svantir bhavatu.
Sarvesham santir bhavatu.
Sarvesham purnam bhavatu.
Sarvesham purnam bhavatu.
Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu.
Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu.
Sarvesham svastir bhavatu.
Sarvesham svastir bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Vastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Bhuantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnim Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Sastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Vastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu
Sarvesham Mangalam
Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Sasvir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Svastir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, everyone. See what we've done. We've taken the light inside. Now we've brought it a little bit further out. And now it's our job to take it out into the world because the world needs it. The world needs you. Spirit called you by name from stardust so that you could be here, so you can have this light shine out. So Spirit is counting on you. Spirit loves you. Spirit supports you. It is with you every step of the way. And you are the way Spirit is coming into the world. And you're doing a grand job of it. Well, now comes the time where we support our center. And we support our center because this is a wonderful place. They're not doing this over at Anastasia Baptist, I will tell you that. So we want to support this place. We want to make sure that this place continues, that it grows and it thrives. So you can support us in several ways. You can support us by volunteer. We always have volunteer work to do. You can support us in consciousness, prayer work, and you can support us with funds, and we're very grateful for all of that. If you will, take your intention and place it over your heart and read with me this affirmation of prosperity. I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in the divine flow, and all I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. The ushers will step down. Sam and Lucy, I know you got something amazing for us.
You know it. Can we acknowledge the Center for Spiritual Living and how awesome it is creating opportunities for us to expand in our hearts, in our minds, in our worldly understanding? Thank you, Reverend Ken. Thank you, Center for Spiritual
Lucy.
Living. This lights my fire. I'm going to go shine it out there. Let's get together, y'all. You might know this one. 1, 2, take it away, Sammy.
Look how far we've come. Look at what we've done. Together we are strong and we will carry on. Tell me what you see, the truth of you and me. We can look into our hearts and see the love we bring. Love is all we are. Well, let's get together. Well, let's be together. We can reach the stars when we come together. Well, let's be together. Well, this love for one another, I feel it getting stronger. And we don't have to feel divided any longer.
And even if I just met you today,
I feel our connection in a deeper way. Yeah, love is all we are. Well, let's get together. Well, let's be together. We can reach the stars when we come together. Well, let's be together. It's so fun to wake to this new awareness, and we can play in our connectedness, and we see what we all have in common. Ooh, and it's so fun to realize our dreams and desires are so much more alike than we ever knew. The path we walked before brought us to this open door. And all I know is this new world full of possibilities. And life is so much more fun than we ever realized it could be. Love is all we are. Well, let's get together. Well, let's be together. We can reach the stars when we come together. Well, let's be together.
let's be together. Oh, love
Is all we are. Well, let's get together. Well, let's be together. We can reach the stars
together.
when we come together. Well, let's be together.
We get to be
Love is all
together.
we are. Well, let's get together.
Let's get to
Let's be together.
Let's get together.
We can reach the stars
Together.
when we come together. We get to be together.
Be together.
Thank you, Victoria. We thank you for your offerings. We bless it. We know that your offerings, your support is allowing us to grow and to thrive. So we bless this offering. We release it into consciousness to know it does its good and perfect work, returning to us to multiply it abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. Well, now we'll close our service with an affirmative prayer. I'm going to do it in the first person. You can take it in for yourself. If I say something that works for you, hold tight to that. If I say something that doesn't work for you, just let that part slide by. But just know this truth with me today. There is but one God and one mind and one power. And that power is perfect love. It's divine intelligence. And that power is the light of my soul. So here today, I know and recognize that I have this brilliant light within my soul that I want to share with the world. And the world is ready for it. The world is waiting for an illumination. And so I know that Spirit has gifted me with an important message, an important compassion, a love that is waiting for the world. So here today, I'm empowered, I'm encouraged, I'm inspired by all these wonderful, loving souls. I now can lift my eyes up to see a better day for myself, a better day for my community, and a better day for the world. Here now, I'm shaking off all shackles of despair, and lack and limitation. I've played with those small ideas long enough. This morning, I'm lifting my eyes up to the glory of God, recognizing myself as an outlet of all the mercy and compassion and kindness that the universe has in store for humanity. Here today, I see myself as the change I want to see in the world. I see myself as the outlet, the source of divine love and compassion. And I know the world is working out wonderfully, joyfully, graciously, and mercifully. Here today, I see the soldiers and the armed people, the terrorists, laying down their weapons and going back home. I see a world working for everyone, where every child is respected and loved, where every family is protected and cared for. I know a better day is coming. I proclaim it now. I envision it, and the power of God is racing through my heart and soul to make it a reality. This is my truth. Every cell of my being radiates this right knowing, and I release this prayer into the mind of God to do its good and perfect, bold and dynamic work, returning to me multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you with one last idea, and that is your life. Your life. It's not a problem to be solved. It's a miracle unfolding. Your job this week is to name your miracle, proclaim your miracle, and to make it your own. God bless us all. Now let us go be the miracle Spirit is calling us to be. Until we see each other again, this is Reverend Ken wishing you many blessings.
Woo! We're going to do the peace song together, y'all. So sing your hearts out. Feel this light. Feel it. Stand up. Imagine that you're all standing in a circle. That's the feeling. We're all brightly shining our lights into the center. Smile and don't hold back. The louder you sing, the better it is.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with our family in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Thank you, guys. We've got some amazing Indian food, so be sure to go have a wonderful lunch with us. Thank you all for coming out, and we'll see you soon.